just wanted to talk about something that comes up often with all my clients when it comes to card reading, hypnotherapy, coaching, or even in general conversation when someone needs a bit of assistance when they're going through a bit of a tough time. And this has been a bit of a personal journey for me in terms of some very deep thinking, especially in dark places that I went to. Excuse this for being a bit of a spiritual type topic, and perhaps you've probably read something similar in some books. I know I've read plenty of books from whether it be Eckhart Tolle, Dr. Joe Dispenza, quite a few different books, including Adriana James, Tad James, everything that's been incorporated as part of my journey in learning about the language we use in our mind and how it creates our behaviors, belief systems, and values, which in turn, again, drive our behaviors and what we achieve in life. And so this is the thought space that I went down. If you're currently in a space where you're experiencing something that is rather challenging, and you wish that that experience was different, and perhaps you wish you experienced all the great things that you want to achieve. Perhaps you wish that your experience is other than what you're experiencing now. And this is what I've come to learn about the journey that I have had, and also the readings that I do for people, especially when it's coming up to the challenging times. If you're experiencing that you no longer want to experience what you're currently experiencing, then that is your experience. You were not destined to experience anything other than what you're currently experiencing, and that includes experiencing the experience of what you don't want to experience. Think about that for a moment. Because if you were to experience something else other than what you're experiencing now, then you would be experiencing that. And you know as well as I do that once you've gone through some bad patches, experiencing all that shitness, then there comes a bit of a grace period, or a period where you're actually experiencing something only by comparison to be great or better or good for now. And again, that's only the experience, because if you're experiencing something that is out of this world, that is completely full of greatness and everything is perfect and everything is divine, then that is your current experience. Who sits there in that current experience wanting to experience any form of shitness? No one. But that is your current experience for that moment in time, with all the lessons, morals and values that you've ever experienced up until that moment. That is creating your experience now. So just know that when you go through those dark moments, those challenging moments where nothing seems to work, nothing seems to go right, that is the experience that you need to learn that will get you into the next experience. Keeping in mind, if you experience yourself wanting to experience a different experience, then that is your experience. Now, I know that's a lot to take in. That is what I've come to as a conclusion based on my life efforts, failures, successes, and challenges. And you got it, experiences. Now, there is something you can do that will assist you through the change of experiences from bad to good in order for you to accomplish and overcome that challenge, to level up, as some say, to expand, to make your consciousness grow even stronger, bigger, more aware. There is plenty personal development, spiritual work that you can do, but it is up to you. You can seek guidance and direction as you walk the path alone in your own experience. Even if I was to explain my experience, or you were to see other people's experience, and you were to try to mimic that and follow the same steps, guess what? Your experience would be different to their experience. All based on your previous life's history of challenges, ups and downs, loves, hates, dislikes, likes, all of that is rolled into one to create the experience that you're experiencing now. If you want to experience something other than what you're experiencing and look forward to a different experience, then you need to start developing your own consciousness, with your own mind, with your own development. At the end of it, the more development you do for your mind will change your values, your beliefs, and your morals to better support the life that you're after, letting go of all of that negative stuff that we hold on to. Because I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but we tend to hold on to things that are unresolved, whether it be an argument we've had with our parents, with our loved ones, with our friends, our doctors, members of authority, whoever it might be. We've come to a decision at that moment of conflict, and when we've had that conflict, we made a choice, and that choice best served us at that time or for the future of the next time something similar was going to happen. But then it got to a point where it was no longer serving, and our life started to become uneasy, unstructured. We didn't know what to do. Things weren't working right for us anymore. And that was because of an old decision we made, an old belief that we chose to have at that time that served us, that no longer serves us. So I invite you to have a discussion, to dive deeper into how your mind works, which creates the diseases you have in your life, whether that be physical, emotional, or just psychological, and find the tools and skills that help let go of those past traumas or past memories or past choices and beliefs that once served us but no longer serve any worthwhile purpose now. That way, you can then start to choose the next steps into creating a better experience for yourself, or at least having the tools and skills to help experience the shitness that we do have in life from time to time with a little bit more ease, or a lot more. That's up to you. Some people can fly through it knowing exactly what's coming and exactly what they've done before, because it's like working a muscle at the gym. You don't just pick up one dumbbell and that's it. You know, you've got muscles for life. No, you have to keep on working at it. And the more often you do it, the more easy it becomes. So when you can spot the repetitive patterns that you have in your life that no longer serve you, you can then create a new pattern. It depends on whatever is serving you at that point of your experience now.